What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Why are we here? Why is this still a thing? My god, this shit's been going on long enough now. I'm honestly to the point where I'm tired of fucking seeing it. But the whole reason I'm even making this video is because I've noticed some stuff, and this is the stuff I actually want to address. So earlier today, Tati Westbrook uploaded her video in response to like everything or whatever, and I can't help but notice like it did not feel authentic to me, and I cannot believe I wasted my morning watching this. Um, like last year when she did the Goodbye Sister one or whatever, I felt like that one was very genuine. I don't think she was trying to cancel James Charles. The whole internet blew up because, we are stupid and we think anything that we see in a 10, 15 minute, 40-minute video is just fact 100% of the time, if you understand where I'm going with this. We think that we see a little video like this, we know everything about these people. We don't know all the details, obviously, because in real life we don't know anybody that we're watching videos of, mostly. Um, so everybody kind of blew up on James Charles about it. I think she was just doing a public, goodbye video, because she is a public figure, he's a public figure. If they're not going to talk anymore, people are going to be addressing it and asking questions, and she pretty much just made a video to say goodbye, and people blew up. So fast forward, we're in a year later, there's a big Shane Dawson controversy, which, surprise, surprise, it's basically migrated off of Jeffree Star's stupid thing. I hate all of these people. um, Actually, I'm starting to not hate Shane now. I'm starting to actually feel bad for Shane, which is weird because I don't really feel bad for people. But I feel like he doesn't deserve all this because, like, he's already addressed this fucking shit years ago. He's already apologized. And, of course, the internet's very dumb and can't keep a coherent thought for longer than, I don't know, like 5 minutes. We seem to forget this shit and we're just going to constantly attack, or you're going to get some new 14-year-olds on Twitter who discover this and think like, oh, I found gold. I found something no one else has ever seen. So, they think their voice is now suddenly like omnipotent and just... So, back to Tati. So she made her video today, and I just can't help but feel like she was just trying to do damage control on her half so she didn't get the backlash, and try to throw and pin all this shit. And it just... I'm not going to go into too much details on it because it's so fucking stupid. It's such a waste of fucking time. And I feel like I'm losing chromosomes right now just talking about this. But I do want to actually say, like, it sucks. It really sucks for Shane because he's literally getting the shit kicked out of him. I think a lot of people are even more mad at him because I think he orchestrated this whole stupid thing, which I think, in my opinion, is even dumber than that. Because, like, Shane Dawson looks like, I'm sorry to say, he's a soy boy. He's a little bitch. Like, I don't think, not like a two-faced bitch kind of thing. I feel like he's too fucking sensitive to be able to do something like this. But here's the catch on all this. I can't help but notice when I look at their social blades, as of today, because Tati was slowly losing subscribers anyways, and I don't know if she just did this to try to pop back into relevancy or whatever, because it doesn't look like her channel's really been blooming. As of today, her posting that stupid video, she has lost 20,000 subs in one day. That's pretty bad. Now let's look at Shane's. Shane has been on the decline like non-stop for about 2 weeks now. And it just... Oh, it looks like he's deleted over 1 billion fucking views worth of content. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I think it's really funny. Not in a haha funny, but I think it's like an ironic funny that no matter what happens or starts up happening to like any of these people, the one that normally had the controversy start with him in the first place, Jeffree Star, always seems to come out unscathed, like no matter what. And like, just look at this shit. Like, Shane's already addressed this shit, and people just keep on and keep on. And it's even worse because you got these like freak shows like Jaden Smith coming in here, who I refuse to believe he never knew about this up until recently. I absolutely 100% refuse to fucking acknowledge that as fact. Like, Shane Dawson's pretty well known and prominently famous enough for people to be able to tag him and shit like this in the past. Like, there's no fucking way he didn't know. You're not going to convince me that. And then when you look at fucking Jeffree, who is pretty much like the start of all of this, who did all this fucking backstabbing and shit, And I've been saying this for years, for many, many years, since, you know, back when we can have Tom as our friend on our old MySpace channels, that Jeffree Star is a piece of shit. And people are like, no, dude, he's such a nice person. Well, look at this shit. He's literally like the center of it once again. He's only lost 300,000, which doesn't matter because he's like almost a fucking billionaire, if not a billionaire already, from his stupid makeup line. So it's not like this is really going to hurt him, which is probably why he doesn't really give a fuck. Now, I will also note that these people that are unsubscribing are probably people who just now recently found out about him in the last couple of years and who don't know his history. And that would make the most sense to me, if you understand what I'm saying. Because like everybody else who are already subscribed to him, it's very clear that they have already known. It's like people like me, but people unlike me who would actually want to watch his shit. Something else I do want to point out during her video, she actually said she didn't know that he was like the co-founder or co-partner or whatever with Morphe. I'm talking about Jeffree Star. And I fucking refuse to believe that if you're friends with somebody, if you're in the same business as they are, whether or not your brand is different or theirs or not, but you're still friends, I refuse to believe that you wouldn't know something like that. Like, that was a little detail she said in her video that kind of made me go, like, it doesn't even have to be my best friend, but it, like, let's just say if one of my friends is like the co-founder of Raising Cane's Chicken, and I didn't apparently know that for all these years, who the fuck is gonna believe that shit? Ain't nobody gonna fucking believe that. I mean, it is such a preposterous thing to even fucking say, and it just goes back to me saying that this is just damage control, and she's just trying to come out looking like an angel, and I don't know, like, from what I understand too, like, James Charles actually has some evidence that he is a predator. But this all just stimulates back to what I've said before on my channel. If you haven't been here to see that, the beauty community is scum. They should all be wiped off of the fucking internet. They're all gay too, so I mean, it's kind of clear like they just want to fucking backstab each other. And I thought they were supposed to be like united or some shit. Sorry. Tati, I don't know, man. Like, from what I heard up until last year, she was supposed to be like drama free. And it just goes back to me saying, like, Michelle Phan is the only one. Michelle Phan is the only one that is not stirred up in this shit in some way. Fucking Christ, man. YouTubers, man. YouTubers. Somebody actually said on Twitter, this is all because we treat them like they're celebrities or whatever. And I'm going to have to disagree with that, as I've said before as well. I don't think it has to do with the fact that we treat these people like they're icons, gods, like celebrities, mini celebrities, whatever. I think it just goes back to the fact that money was introduced as a way to make a living off of this website, when originally YouTube is just supposed to be you broadcasting yourself. You're supposed to just make short little click videos, and then they introduce money, and because of that, people start building up bigger audience. They start creating little empires, and then when that happens, it's like a pro and a con effect. Like, you're starting to get rich, you're starting to get really famous, people are looking at you like a whole new light, business is blooming, you can now like get tax breaks and shit. And then here's the problem too, you do one little thing and the whole angry mob is going to come after your ass. But I guarantee you, if these people didn't make any money off this website, nobody'd fucking care. This would just be a second fucking rate thing. Nobody would give two fucks about this. Nobody would be coming after Shane Dawson. Jeffree Star, I mean, he obviously doesn't give a fuck, because YouTube's not even his like primary source of income anyways. It's just kind of like a side thing, and I do respect that, even though I hate the motherfucker. Tati, I feel like she's just being a garbage person right now. I don't know, I don't want to talk about this stuff ever again. I'm so sick of it. It's just fucking makeup, for the love of fucking Christ. But anyways, tell me what you think. Hopefully we're on common ground on this. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.